Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Wise One Awaken podcast, where we talk about what's affecting our daily lives and how we become better version of ourselves. Here, we talk about everything: becoming wise, becoming awakened, and becoming the one. We all want to become the one, become wise and awakened, and this is the focus of my channel. So, the subject today at hand is what I want to talk about is why are so many Americans are failing in the land of milk and honey. Why is that, right? I mean, we live in the most prosperous country in the world. I mean, we have everything at our fingertip, delivery, I mean, money, food. I mean, you name it, this country has it. Every person in the world, mostly everybody in the world, want to come to this country to for the American dream, right? Because this is what's been promoting about America, right? And most of us are failing. And why? Like why is most American are failing, right? Why most of us are failing at life? Most men, most women, we are failing at life. You know, for some of us, we just grew up in a circumstance where it just wasn't there for us, right? You grew up in a poor neighborhood. You didn't have many um, people that help you. You didn't grow up with both dad and mom in the house. You grew up poor, so there was something against you, right? Or you grew up middle class, but you end up straight and then go in a different direction, and you end up failing, right? Or you grew up rich and you spiritually broken, because you have everything in your fingertip, right? But nevertheless, there is something going on in this country why Americans are failing. There is something going on. There is, I don't know if it's a higher power or people that are in place to keep us in the position to be failing, right? Or if it's our own demise, if it's our own doing, right? If it's us that's actually doing that, that's actually causing us to fail. It's his own fault. Let's get to the bottom of it, right? We're gonna talk about it. And the first thing I want to bring up is the number one reason, one of the reasons, I'm not saying the number one, is mental health. Oh my God, Americans are plagued with mental health issues, disorders. We are plagued by it. I think America is number one when it comes to mental health disorders. I think we are number one. Let's just put it. I think having everything at your fingertip, having everything you can possibly need, is the reason why for mental health disorders, because these people are becoming like just straight lazy. Like I mean, they just want to accept everything that now. I mean, we especially with some politicians, they pushing. They say, "Hey, it's you. You can be that. You can be whatever you want." There's no conservatism in these people. You know, it's like they open every door they open it, right? So America is dealing with a lot of mental health disorders, and I think that's one of the reasons why that a lot of people are failing. They are not dealing with their mental health disorder, right? I mean, most of them are saying, accept me for having a mental health disorder instead of fixing it, right? Most of them don't want to fix it. They just pop pills in their mouth, and they expect it to be fixed with a pill. This is what's really going on in America. This is why most of us are failing. Until we deal with this issue at hand, Americans are going to continue to fail in this country. And if you're an American and you have a mental health disorder, you need to get to it. You need to fix it. You need to do not just take pills, not just see a therapist. You need to work out. You need to find spiritually cleanse yourself. You know, like you need to hit the gym. You need to go running. You need an escape from your reality, just not reality of as far as drugs. I'm saying like go somewhere, go to a different country, right? Remove cell phone, remove social media, remove the toxicity in your life so you can heal yourself. Because a lot of people with mental health disorder, they just embody themselves in toxicity, right? Whether if it's a mate or a family member or just plain old, just blaming everybody else except themselves for the situation that they're in. So that's another one. That's a reason why Americans are failing, right? So if you are one person that's you're an American, you're dealing with mental health disorder, you need to get and fix that ASAP now. And that's the reason why you guys are really dealing with a lot of BS because you guys are unwilling to fix yourself. You're unwilling to put in the work to get yourself to be a better person and a better American, a better citizen in this country. Uh, num- these are not in particular order, right? So I'm just going by my list that I have here. Um, another reason is debt. Americans they borrow money for anything and everything, and I was one. I'm not saying I'm different from y'all. I was one of those people. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm extreme, but we borrow money for anything, for clothes, shoes, vacation. I mean, you name it. For you, we borrow money. We borrow money for anything, and we hate to pay back, right? So guess what? All that debt cause all kind of issues, all kind of physical, mental issues that it causes us because you are not truly free because you owe so much money because you're paying all the time. So you need to continuously to work in order to pay off your debt. This is what's happening here, right? So reason why you're doing that now, you paying off these debt and you becoming more depressed because you have to work all the time. So your mental health issues start arising even more, right? Credit card, student loan, I mean all kind of consumer debt, right? Even business debt. It's like because I have some business debt, but I pay mine off. I pay it in bulk. So if I have certain equipment I want to buy and I don't have the money, I'll go ahead and I'll put in a credit card with no interest, because you have to understand no money, right? And I have the money. A lot of time I have the money in my bank account. I say, no, you know what? I want to have this money for side just in case for something else. Let me go ahead and I'll go ahead and buy this on credit card. But I don't pay the minimum payment balance. No, I pay more. If let's say if I put $1,000 on my credit card for an equipment or something like that, I don't pay minimum $80 a month. No, I'm paying 150, 200, 300. I'm paying off very fast and get it out real fast because I do not want to be in debt. And as soon as I do whatever job I have to do, I hurry up and pay that debt off. I don't stick to that debt, and that's the reason why Americans are really truly failing. They failing. Another thing is distraction. We're distracted by everything: social media, TV. I mean, distracted every corner, everywhere you turn, and the major culprit is a cell phone. Oh my God, that is the number one distraction for Americans. It's the damn cell phone. Sometimes I have to put mine away and walk away from it because I don't want to be. But for me, I need my cell phone because that's how I handle my business. This is how I work with my job. They email me a lot and things like that. So I use a cell phone, but I know there's a time and place for it. And when I feel like it's bothering me, and I'm able to like to really feel like free, I put it to the side, man. If I go running, I go work out. I leave my cell phone at home. I don't bring it with me. It's only an hour workout, 2 hour workout. I'll be fine. It's not gonna be the end of the world if I don't have my cell phone on me, right? So I put it away. I leave it at home and I go work out. I do what I have to do. Take a break. Sometimes you gotta take 2 or 3 hour break off your cell phone, off TV, off social media. Me with social media, I don't deactivate my account. I just delete the app. I delete the app so I can take a break. I don't want to know what anything's going on in people's lives every day, all day, every day. I don't care about it, man. I don't care what you're doing with your life every day, all day. Sometimes I check in, just check out what's people up to, but I'll be fine if I don't check every day. Come on, man. This is crazy. This is lunatic, man. This is why we struggle with a lot of stuff, right? And what all Americans are struggling with and why they failing. They party, they doing drugs, they doing alcohol, they doing hookah, they doing all kind of stuff to make themselves fail in life. And the reason why I say that is because I was one of them. I was the person partying, drinking, smoking hookah. Listen now, I do work in the nightlife. I do work in the clubs, right? So I'm not making excuses myself. I do work there, so I was more susceptible to that environment because that was my job, right? And still, like I still do clubs here and there, but I know my limit. I know, okay, you know what? Drinking ain't the best for me. Smoking hookah ain't the best for me. If I want to get stuff done, I cannot be partying every day. I cannot be smoking hookah every day. I cannot be drinking every day. If I want to become successful in life, if I want to do better for myself, if I want to become wise, awakened, right? I cannot be wasting my time in the club every day partying, man. This can't be. So if you're a young person in this world trying to make it out and do something for yourself, look, man, get away from the partying lifestyle, man. Trust me. Like it gets tiring. It gets tiring. Just get away from it, and so you can have a better life later on, and enjoy your life when you get older, and you be more healthy, right? You won't be like, oh man, this hurt, that hurt. I have this kind of issue because we were drinking, smoking, and doing all the wrong things. So if you're young, stop all the partying, man. Just like get yourself right. So another thing is what propaganda. The American people or they've been I don't know if that's a word, but propaganda, right? They telling them every day in social media on TV that they supposed to. So whatever they tell Americans do on TV or social media, they go and do it. They all most of them are sheep. They go and do it. They tell them, oh, go do this, they do it. They tell me this is the reason why for their problem. Oh yeah, these are the people. You know, people that's 5,000 miles away from them. Oh, they the problem. Or 10,000 miles. I don't know, however far these countries are. Oh, the reason why, you got to do this. Or the reason why you don't have freedom, or you're gonna lose your freedom. Come on, man. Y'all Americans y'all gotta wake up, man. Y'all gotta wake up. Y'all gotta wake up and smell the coffee. Y'all gotta wake up and know that truly we are the world's bully. We the one that's bullying people. We the one that's bullying people, not the other way around. So wake up. You gotta wake up now. Because remember, at the end of the day, you're gonna bully people enough where they're gonna start standing up for themselves. Then wow, guess what happened? Down come the empire. You didn't do anything about it. You just stay there and watch TV all day. Then you surprised, oh, why is this happening to us? Why is America failing? Why are we failing as Americans? You ain't do nothing. You go to work, come home, watch TV, and do the same dumb stuff all over and over again. A lot of Americans are not disciplined. Undisciplined people. I know because I was one of them. Undisciplined. They're not motivated. They are swayed by anything and everything. A new thing is out, they suddenly do it. A new whatever it is, they just jump on it. They don't ask questions. They don't do research. They don't read. They don't. They just go and do it. They're not disciplined. They don't work too hard to what they got to work for. I mean, I'm saying that's all Americans. That's like that, but most Americans are. Most of them are. That's the reason why they're not disciplined. That's why they're in debt so much. Because if you use discipline, you wouldn't be in debt. All right? Because you're like, nah, I can't afford that. That's too much. I'm not saying debt, having a little bit of debt, is bad. I mean, but yo, if you're only making like $60,000 a year and you got like $40,000 of debt, come on. I'm just saying that. But if you have like 5,000, 10 grand, you can pay that very off very soon. It's not that you're not deep in there, you know. And the last one I want to talk about is Americans are spiritually castrated. They are ungodly people. They say they are spiritual, but they are not. Most Americans, you are not spiritual. You don't care what's going on in the world. You don't care what's going on around you. As long you are good, then you don't care what's. If you were spiritual people, trust me, every American in this country would stand up saying, enough suffering in the world. We cannot continue to do this. Enough of wasting food, wasting resources. We are the most wasteful people I know. Spiritual people would not waste. They would be like, no, I'm good eating 2 times today. I'm gonna do less to trying to waste as much food as possible because somebody somewhere else need food. They need those things. I'm not gonna trade in my cell phone every 3 months. I'm gonna wait every year or 2 years to do it. I'm not gonna trade my car in every year, 2 years. I'm gonna wait 4 or 5 years to do it because those materials come from countries that are very poor and the people are dying in order to get those materials to us here in America. I'm guilty of that too. So don't think I'm just talking out of my neck. Don't think I'm just talking about like I'm not part of the issue too. I'm not the all be known. I'm not like, oh, I'm a saint. No. I'm the problem. We are the problem. Americans are we are problem for a lot of issues. We are spiritually castrated people. These people think because they go to church that they spiritually high. No. It is how you live amongst your brothers and sisters. It is how you treat others. It's how you take care of each other. It's how the world see you. Or or Americans dropping bombs on it. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Spiritually, people don't do that. Now they do propaganda to believe that this is to protect you, to protect you to make sure you have your freedom. But I'm saying if you got to go somewhere to some country way God knows where, I mean you got to start questioning things, questioning what's truly going on in your country. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Reason why Americans are failing in the land of milk and honey. Why? Begin to ask yourself these questions. Why are we failing? Why are we having these issues? Why our kids are struggling? Especially black people, right? Why are you bottom cast of the economic ladder in America? Why is our boy struggling? Why is our girl struggling? You gotta ask these questions. Then start fixing it. Don't ask for another handout. Don't ask, oh, we need this, we need that. Fix it yourself. Because if you always asking for a handout, you always gonna be asking for it. Fix it for yourself. Now I'm not talking about, hey, you don't people that owe you for something that happened in the past. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, hey, in the meantime, start working, start fixing it. You on welfare, figure how to get off of it. Figure out how to get a better paying job to get off of welfare. You on disability, if you can work to make a little bit more money, figure how to do that. I'm not saying that, people that are truly disabled. I'm not saying that. You know what I mean by that. There are some people that they can get out their situation. They're not that disabled. Trust me, I wouldn't want to wish anybody be, to really have a real disability, to my worst enemy. I wouldn't want that for anybody. All I'm saying is Americans have to stand up. They have to wake up. They have to understand like what's truly going around them and understand why they're failing at life. Why are you failing? Ask these questions, man. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Put it down in the comment, and let's talk about why Americans are failing in the milk of honey, right? Like, share the video. I appreciate you guys. The channel is growing. I mean, it's looking really awesome. I mean, we're getting a lot of views. I appreciate you guys. Like and share. The Wise One Awake.